Hi guys, so I have something to say. I have a message, or I have something to say to 3 people and something to say to an organization. So I have something to say to Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, and Tiffany Haddish. That's you. Yes, I have something to say to you and the Oscars. So let me say this right here. I know a lot has been going on with this whole issue with Will Smith punching Chris Rock. Oh, wait, I got a message for Chris Rock too. Anyway, so this is what I have to say. First of all, Will, so disappointed in you. And disappointed in you as a professional, number one. Disappointed in you as a black man, number two. Disappointed in you as a husband and as a father. I know some people out there are saying they're impressed by what you did because they felt that you were standing up for your wife. But I absolutely do not think that that is what you did at all. All you did was added to all of the stereotypes that they throw at us as a black community and at our black men. First of all, you just did hashtag black on black violence. That is not okay. What you did to Chris Rock was disrespectful and wrong. Period. There are no excuses. You had been getting kudos for what you did, and I don't think you deserved any at all. Not for that at all. Who deserved the kudos is Chris Rock, because I'll tell you this. First of all, I could see he wanted to hit you back. The man maintained his composure and his professionalism. Much respect. Much respect to him. That is where all my support and respect goes to Chris Rock. And to you, Chris Rock, I say this. If Jada and Will has not yet thanked you, I know they did a half-butt apology. Flush that down the toilet. It means nothing. Whatever they did, it shouldn't be labeled an apology. But I want to thank you for them. I want to thank you and I appreciate you for, one, not pressing charges, and two, deciding that you were not going to sue. My biggest disappointment was in Jada Pinkett, the wife. You know why? Because you encouraged that behavior. I know you encouraged that behavior because as much as we know that the men may be the head of the household, we are the neck. And you sat there and you allowed your husband to get up on that stage and do something that was deplorable. You encouraged it. If you weren't in support of it, you know what would have happened, Jada? When Will got up, you would have embarrassed him so good he would have sat his butt down. But what you did was sat and crossed your legs because you were about to enjoy the show. And what you allowed your husband to do was to humiliate himself and destroy his reputation. Absolutely destroy his reputation. And he is a man of great quality. And now he has a tarnish on his name that is undeserving, I guess, in a sense, because of all the great things he's done. But he deserves it because he shouldn't have done what he did. So you encouraged it. I have every feeling in the world that you encouraged it. You sat there and you allowed him to go up there, and then you sat next to him when he bantered back and forth with Chris Rock. Not cute. Now you are a cute woman, I'll tell you that. You are beautiful. But your behavior, your attitude that night, allowing your husband to do what he did, not cute at all. And this to you, Tiffany Haddish. You stood there talking to Entertainment TV, telling them all sorts of untruths. I cannot believe you believe what you were saying. I don't believe the craziness that was coming out of your mouth. You said you were in full support of what Will had done, that you were their friends and you supported them. Well, friends don't have to always agree with what their friends do, especially if it was an ignorant or bad thing. I would label you not such a good friend, sister, just for doing that. But that's just my opinion as to what a good friend is. You said that you were so impressed because you have never had a man support you like that before, and you were happy that he stood up for his wife. Wrong. Stop encouraging ignorance. Stop it. Because let me tell you something, Tiffany, had that been my husband, walked up to someone and slapped them in their face for saying something ignorant. It was out of ignorance. Chris Rock did not know about Jada Pinkett's illness. Had my husband done that, do you know where he would have been today? he would have been arrested. There goes money out of my pocket, having to bail him out. He would have probably lost his job, so there goes my hungry kid. Stop encouraging nonsense. You're encouraging nonsense. That was not the way for Will to stand up for his wife. The way for him to stand up for his wife would have been for him to use all of the platforms that he has. That platform is the Oscars, not his. And he should have not done on stage what he did. He could have gotten on his Twitter, Instagram, the round table or the red table or whatever type of table his wife has on YouTube. They could have got on there and they could have brought more light to the issue of alopecia. Listen, I didn't know that Jada had this problem. The entire world does not know. Basically, there was so much room for them to bring more positivity and light to something that needs more attention. After that entire thing, they could have called out Chris Rock's ignorance on one of their platforms and call more attention to this problem. Listen, Jada, you look beautiful. I would have never known that you had alopecia. I don't know if your eyebrows are tattooed, drawn on, I don't know, but it looks like you still have hair. You still grow hair on your head. You still have lashes. You still have eyebrows. My niece suffered from alopecia. She's suffered from it from the elementary school. I would have posted a picture here of her if I had her permission, but I don't. She has no hair, not on her head. She's lost all her eyelashes and she's lost her brows. Yes, she's been teased in school. She has had to be strong, standing up for who she is because of this illness that she had no control over. One of the things that I had to do for my niece when she was younger was I got her one of those little dolls. I think it was an American doll, but it was one that was bald, just so that she can see beauty. She is exactly like the Congress lady from Massachusetts. Nothing at all. No hair, anything. So the scope of your illness, you're still better off than so many women who suffer with this problem. So you guys could have done a much better job at bringing light to the problem. And what Will did was not right at all. Now, to the Oscars, let me say this. Do I believe that Will Smith should be punished? I do. Do I believe he should suffer from cancel culture? No. Do I believe that his Oscar should be taken away? Absolutely not. Taking away his Oscar will be like taking away my boy's honors medal that he earned for his great grades just because he had to spend a day in detention because he got into a tiff with another classmate. The punishment needs to match the offense. He earned that Oscar. He worked his butt off for that. So, no, you should not take his Oscar away from him. No, no, no. That wouldn't be right. He worked for that. He deserves it. What I think you should do is ban him. If he does not know how to behave himself, it was a joke, whatever, then ban him. I say ban him for about 3 to 5 years, and that should be a good lesson. Y'all, this is my opinion on the matter. Let me know what you feel down below. Bye.